Hi, my name's Hannah Fannin. I'm an administration officer at the UQ Pro Bono Centre in the School of Law. You'll see me on campus coordinating pro bono activities, and I meet with students to support them in any pro bono legal work that they're doing. Like many things in the law profession, pro bono is a term that may not mean much to high school leavers right now, but it's an important part of the legal landscape. The phrase pro bono comes from the Latin pro bono publico, which means for the public good. Today within the profession, that largely translates into providing legal advice and services to those in need without financial compensation. However, there's much more to it than that. Often, those accessing pro bono legal services may not know how or even if they should access legal support, meaning it's not uncommon for those in need to go unsupported. That's why a large part of pro bono work is also about proactively supporting those that are vulnerable within our community with educational resources and access to justice.
Something that I really enjoyed about my degree is the ability to be involved with the UQ Pro Bono Centre. I didn't know what pro bono meant until I came to UQ, and then as soon as I found out, I tried to get myself involved as much as I could. I found out that you can be involved from about second year up, and you can do work that has practical impact on real people. And so I got involved in a couple research projects that were helping the Chief Justice of Papua New Guinea do some of the research to fill out their library and have all the relevant information available to them in their burgeoning judicial system.
So what does pro bono actually look like? Within the landscape of pro bono legal services, there are many ways in which legal professionals, including students, can donate their skills and time. Some specific day-to-day tasks may include volunteering administration or operational support or providing legal advice through a community legal centre, performing legal research that benefits members of the public, supporting law reform and advocacy activities, contributing to community legal education campaigns, or even assisting a client in court.
So the first program that I was participating in was with two other girls. I'd never met them before, but we're great friends now. And we had to write a research report on coronial law. So something I hadn't studied, something I knew nothing about. And in the end, what we'd written got used in a symposium aired to the ABC. So it was really fascinating to actually do the research and then go watch the symposium, so that was really fascinating. And then because once you're on the register, you stay on the register, I got an email late last year saying that Caxton Pro Bono Centre, the legal clinic, is looking for front of house. So I applied, and now I currently spend 1 day a week at front of house in the Caxton Legal Centre, helping that way.
Legal professionals offering pro bono assistance may not necessarily resolve a legal matter from beginning to end. They may simply just support other lawyers in aspects of legal research, advice, or with other skilled tasks along the way. As such, legal professionals often volunteer their time to pro bono causes in addition to their full-time or part-time positions elsewhere. For example, they may participate in a roster at an after-hours community legal centre in their spare time. In other cases, large commercial firms will dedicate a set number of hours to pro bono work that their employees can assist with and manage alongside their billable tasks. Of course, there are also some legal professions who work in the area of pro bono full-time, where they're employed on a salary, funded by government grants or other donations and sponsorship. These legal professionals often carry their own caseload and/or assist with coordinating, referring, and enlisting services from other volunteer lawyers or barristers. So there are many reasons why UQ established a dedicated pro bono centre. One of the primary reasons is simply that pro bono is just very important for society in general. The law is complex and very difficult to navigate and understand without the help of a lawyer. If you can't afford a lawyer, then you may well experience injustice and disadvantage because you simply don't understand how to process legal matters. As lawyers, we know that laws are very important in society, but unless they can be applied equally and fairly across the board, without disadvantaging any particular demographic, they're not fit for purpose. As a society, it's really important to develop and sustain pro bono initiatives in order to help individuals, but also to keep our governance and justice systems in check. The second reason that the Pro Bono Centre was established was that pro bono opportunities improve the legal skills of our students. The Centre provides law students with an opportunity to support the pro bono legal work of the legal profession and address the issue of unmet legal need in the community. We find that by having a dedicated centre, we can also ensure that interested students have access to a variety of formal and structured pro bono projects and opportunities, and encourage those who may be unsure about performing pro bono legal work to experience that in a well-supported and well-structured environment.
I have really enjoyed doing things through the Pro Bono Centre. That has been a really easy way to get a lot of volunteer opportunities because they're all kind of concentrated in one place. Someone else sort of collates them for you. It's all really, really easy to access.
Even if you're not particularly passionate about social justice, working in the pro bono sector gives you the ability to get involved in the legal profession and be exposed to it really early in your degree and see what it's actually like out there. It gives you experience that you can then use further in your career later on. You can use it to help you have an understanding of what it's actually like to work in those areas.
UQ is dedicated to its endeavour of producing the most employable legal graduates in the country. The addition of the Centre and the opportunities that it provides is imperative in the formation of exceptional and well-rounded students. By having a dedicated Pro Bono Centre on campus, we can ensure that students are getting the most holistic legal education available, whilst also instilling our students with a fundamental understanding of the importance of pro bono work when they come to upholding their legal responsibilities.